You guys think we hit our prime?
No, I don't think I've hit my prime with D. I mean, I'm always getting better with D&D. I think that's the thing.
What would you say? Sab's getting better?
I would say Sab, if anything, has gotten worse.
I don't know how
as can be seen in episode 3 of his downtime, where he just gets fucking ravaged by
the dice are rigged.
Peepers has to save him.
He gets better looking though, so there's that.
Shout out to Peepers, man. What a guy.
Peppers?
Rest in peace.
Pebbles. Oh, Pebbles.
Pebbles, Peppers, and Peepers.
I hate how you guys won't just call him Peepers.
Yo, you should just give him 2 twin brothers named Peppers and Pebbles.
And one's a girl.
Just fucking get started. Shut up. I think just get started. I don't want to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dicey D20. My name is Noah, your DM, and I am joined here by our players. The centerpiece in our downtime series, we have Fievel. We have Fievel Mousentrouve.
Trying to steal another episode.
Rare to go, and I'm gonna charisma the shit out of this rat. So let's do this.
I want you to notice you said rare to go, not raring to go.
Or ready.
We also have Tyson McKay.
That's me masking over here.
Oh, nice.
The fuck is masking?
Yeah, it's the last episode.
You mean musking?
Mushing.
Oh, musking. Yeah, I forgot about that. I wish you hadn't reminded him, honestly, but
I just edited it, so.
And we also have Rogar Ragnak.
Yo.
I missed you so much. Let's have another 5 more episodes of just Rogar.
Please.
Let's throw in like 8 succubus in a room, 8v1.
Oh.
You know, I don't think 1 was hard enough.
Yeah. Me and Peepers could take on the world.
Oh, yeah. Throw in Peepers and his frickin' twin brother and his twin sister as well.
No, that's not canon. He doesn't have a twin brother or sister.
Yeah, so Fievel's got Jack Bauer as his sidekick. Tyson's got his dad as his sidekick, and
his dad is the most absent sidekick. His dad's dead.
He's
Stop
just
trying to
hiding.
bring him back. No, he's not.
So Rogar needs a sidekick. Give him Peppers or Pebbles or.
I don't know why you hang on to this idea that your dad's alive. You wrote in your backstory that he's dead. This wasn't even my doing. It was your doing. You're the one who wrote that.
If Tyson doesn't believe in this, then he's broken. He's going to go to the dark side. We're going to have 2 Fievels. Do you want that? Do you want 2 Fievels?
I don't want one Fievel, let alone
please.
2, but I mean, that's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we start today's story off, or I should say restart it up. I don't know. We're gonna pick things up where we left off with Fievel Mousentrouve, where he ventured deep into the forests outside Ryberry and discovered a fellow beastmaster, a rat folk, by the name of Sesska. Now, Sesska invited him into his home, offered him some soup, and Fievel in return told him that he wasn't willing to give up his dark parts of his personality.
I want you to know that Justin just wrote his name down for the first time.
Holy shit, you didn't write down Sesska last episode? Oh my god.
Just a reassurance thing.
Gosh.
Sesska with 2 E's or what?
Kind of sounds like
Ses with 2 S's and then Ska with 2 A's.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Is there a Q in there?
A silent Q at the end. Yes. Got it.
Or
don't worry about it.
Like how Rogar is spelled with 3 silent H's.
Yeah, I hope you know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I've been writing it without any H's. Good thing it does not fucking matter. Okay, Fievel Mousentrouve, you awake the following morning, bright and early, as you kind of slept outside with Jack Bauer, outside the very large tree.
Where are the squirrels?
The home of Sesska. The forest is quiet on this morning, and as you awake, kind of stretch your little mouse limbs, you know, kind of wiggle your whiskers, take a sniff of the morning.
I roar like a lion.
Okay. Would you actually like to roar like a lion?
I'm gonna attempt.
I don't know what you mean by, okay, yeah, roll me a d20 for roaring like a lion.
Like charisma?
Yeah, it's gonna be performance, I guess, so yeah.
Alright, that's a solid 13.
Yeah, you roar, but I mean, everyone knows you're a mouse. Like
it's only Jack Bauer.
Then I point at my eyes and point at Jack Bauer, and I'm like, got my eyes on you, boy.
Okay, Jack Bauer does not respond in any way. It seems like he's, you know, Jack Bauer is a pretty melancholy toad, to be honest.
Getting real tired of your shit.
I make the shots here, Jack Bauer. Remember who harnesses the good berries? This guy.
I'm not sure he really cares about your good berries, but moving forward from whatever weird fucking shit is always happening between you and your toad, we've got Sesska, who is sitting up upon one of the branches of the very large tree, and he is meditating, it appears. You know, he's got kind of that Om stance going on, cross-leg, and he is staring into the sunrise.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak up on him.
Okay, well, he's 40 feet up in the air on a branch. Would you
Push
like to
him
climb,
up.
sneak?
I'll get Jack Bauer to jump and
I'll just snatch him out of the air.
Why on earth do you want to do that?
Vengeance is my life, and you try to take it away from me.
Look, man, these are your decisions. I'm just gonna butt out. I'm just gonna let you run wild with it. You know?
I guess I walk like from underneath them, and I say, "Hey, how about some more of that stew, Sesska, bro?"
Okay, roll me a d20 because that was terrible.
Sesska, bro.
That's 12.
He doesn't answer. His eyes are closed, and you don't even see like an ear perk up. He makes no notice of you being there and continues to sit with the sun
Give
on
me my
his face.
trident.
throw a baby squirrel at him.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna cross my legs and a little bit myself. And they could call me DJ It's a smite joke. Sorry.
Okay, DJ you take a seat on the grass upon which there is still dew from the night before, and sitting there, you're staring into the sunrise as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel a calm wash over you as you begin to become in tune with all the
That's
small...
a new feeling for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure you've ever felt calm before.
What is this?
I hate it.
You hear all the sounds of the forest, the chirping of the birds, the rustling of the wind through the trees, and even the small squeaks of animals and the movement of the forest. You feel very, very one with it.
Okay. Yes, I a little bit, and then maybe I attempt to call. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, get Jack Bauer to
He won't.
Yeah, he's a toad. I'm not sure that he's going to feel the same kind of relief.
I don't have that kind of power.
Are you keeping your eyes open? You closing them? Doing like traditional meditation? Or are you just staring at stuff? What are you doing here?
Just roll your eyes back in your head.
Where's that deer?
What the fuck?
Remember that deer that gave me a hard time on the road? Is he around?
I remember you looking at a deer. I'm not sure that he gave you a hard time.
I rolled a 1.
Then again, I'm just not sure that I see the world that you do, and I think that this is the problem that we're encountering here.
I got some business
You're that
with
dude
him.
who goes out drunk to the club and thinks everyone's giving you fucking like a shifty glance. Is that dude staring at me? It's like, no one wants to fight you. I had this boy once.
Yo, that's Sam Wood.
This
okay?
Irish fuck. If Tanner ever listens to this, he knows I love him, but goddamn did that Irish fuck want to fight every single time he went out. Didn't matter what it was. It was like, hey, I think that dude like stepped too close to me. You think we should fight him? It's like, what?
Some guys just get hard on that sort of thing, you know?
Are you one of them?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think this was a great segue segue into getting hard on violence. This is very Fievel-esque. Do you not get aroused from violence? Was that you, or is that Tyson?
No. Tyson doesn't get aroused by anything.
I get aroused from being turned away, remember?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, getting turned down, yeah.
Yeah, that's
From city gates.
Well, be prepared to get real turned down then, man. Alright, so you're meditating, and as you open your eyes after meditating for what feels like only a few minutes, in real world, it's been, like about 30, 45 minutes of meditation.
Holy.
Whoa.
You open your eyes to find Sesska standing beside you, looking down on you.
Whoa!
Like,
He's
because
very,
you're a
very
rat, you can
stealthy.
look down on me?
Yeah. Too long have the rat folk been higher than the mouse folk.
Kick his knees out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Didn't he talk to you a little bit about mouse folk and rat folk?
Yeah, he did.
And how they were actually once, like friends, good people together?
Till they killed Tyson's dad.
That's not
my
God. Tyson McKay makes a surprise cameo.
Twice in one episode.
I say, good morning.
And good morning to you, Fievel.
Well, I haven't felt this relaxed in a very, very long time. I just kind of copied what you were doing, and I'm like, where's the time fly? Where's Jack Bauer? Where are the squirrels? That's the real question.
Yeah, Jack Bauer's like 40 feet away from you in the shade of the tree. He hasn't really moved at all. The forest isn't really his zone, you know, he can't really move freely in there. So you know, your first question's pretty easily answered. So your second was, where are the squirrels?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, there are squirrels, but by no means are there hundreds and thousands of them just standing around.
The baby squirrels.
Didn't he give them all to Jack Bauer to eat?
Yeah.
What?
That's not what he said.
It's like, it's up to you whether you want to eat them or not.
Yeah, he just left them there in front of Jack Bauer.
Right, yeah, no, those squirrels are dead.
I'm sure
Yeah.
one got away.
God.
No, they were like days old. They weren't capable of taking care of themselves. You killed their mom. You essentially just brought them to a new place to die.
If anything, you took them out of their home and put them in an open field for predators.
So Sesska looks to you and says, "Come with me, Fievel."
Okay, I get up and I follow him.
Okay, so he heads inside where he has a kettle, I should say, brewing, and it begins to whistle. As it does, he takes it off the fire with this cloth that he uses to obviously not burn his old rat folk hands. And I don't want to say the word hobbles, because that's not the right word, but you know, he definitely isn't a spry young rat folk. So he walks his way over to you, and there are 2 wooden cups which are laid out. And you know, you kind of look down in the bottom of them. It seems like there's crushed berries and herbs and other odd mixtures of naturalistic shit.
I'm allergic. Please don't roofie me.
He pours the hot water into each of the cups, and then he replaces the kettle on a little stand beside the fireplace. He looks to you and he says, "Drink. I have something to show you."
Chug, chug, chug.
You first. No, I take a drink.
So you both sit together, and he says, "I am going to show you the importance of what we are to do here, Fievel."
Okay. Let's hear it.
So he unzips his pants.
Okay, so you sip more of your tea, and you find yourself starting to feel very relaxed. Almost like every muscle is kind of losing its tension.
Roofie.
Drugged you out.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's pulling a Bill Cosby right now.
Oh, God.
You're
Can't
about to
make
get
those kind of
diddled, my
references.
Arda, please. I know you don't remember me, but
Yeah.
friend. Someone save me. No. But there's also visual and auditory alterations, hallucinations, if you will. Light becomes quite bright and intense, and the flames almost seem to dance in front of you. Sesska looks to you, and he says, "I'm going to tell you a story. One that is powerful in its nature. Are you ready, Fievel?"
I grab my tea, cross my legs, find a nice place to sit on the floor, you know, circle around a couple times, and
This is my first time.
We already made that joke.
I said, I'm ready.
Okay.
Harry Potter,
Sesska.
the one with the scar.
So there's this wizard Harry. He's a little bitch, okay?
He's got a chubby friend named Ron.
Hashtag Team Ron.
Yeah, Team Ron, man. That guy doesn't get enough credit. Anyways,
He got her
we're
mind
not
out.
going to get into Harry Potter.
Yeah, but
right
Harry's plowing his sister, bro.
now. Plow and his sister. They have, I guess. But
Yeah. Explain the kids.
What do you mean explain that? I'm not a fan of their
He
names, but I
stuck
mean,
his basilisk in her chamber of secrets, okay? You want me to sugarcoat it?
look, what they choose to do after a few butterbeers is up to them, my friends.
Oh.
So, Sesska stands from the wooden table and then sits in an armchair, and then you're kind of sitting on the floor in front of him. The fire is cackling, and he begins to kind of spin his finger in a circle, and these wisps of smoke and fog kind of turn into an ethereal bluish color, and they begin to make shapes that
Gandalf?
move with his story. He says, "As a beastmaster, we draw our power from Obed High, the god of nature, woodlands, hunting, and beasts. He is one of the most ancient known. He is often called the Sham, and is considered to be one of the greater gods of summer. He is favored by rangers and druids, but also by beastmasters, as he gives us our power to communicate with the beasts that serve us. You may have seen him walking the woods. Very few have." And as he tells the story, you begin to see a figure emerge. At first a small boy, who then seems to age quickly into a young man, and then following that into an old man. "Obed High is reborn every spring. hatching in the form of a young boy from the fruit of a sapling that grows from his own grave. By summer he takes the form of a strong young man, the Stag King, leading the wild hunt against those that would defile nature. And by autumn he has grown into a weathered old man of his standard depiction. A man with a long beard. He has old, wise eyes. However, my friend, by the time that winter comes, he is slain by Nerul. I am sure you have heard of him.
I'll kill him.
Quite a task that would be, as Nerul is the god of death and suffering. He hangs his corpse on the summer tree, and after 7 days, Pelor cuts him down and buries him in the earth, where Beori's tears cause a new sapling to grow, which drops the fruit that hatches young Obed High once again into spring. So as he tells this whole story, you see the young boy grow to the man, cut down by a dark figure with a scythe, strung up on a tree, and then cut down by what looks to be a strong man made of almost entirely of bright yellow light.
Rogar Ragnak.
It's me.
No, definitely not Rogar Ragnak. It is
Another episode of Rogar Ragnak.
My dear friend, I tell you this because there is a cycle of things, an order of nature. Of course, Obed High must die every winter, as it is the domain of Nerul, but he must be reborn every spring. Our clergy, if you can call it that, has a problem. There is one of us who has defiled nature, and who has chosen the way of Nerul over Obed High. Knowing our secrets, knowing our lore, he will bring an end to the growth of things. Bring an end to the order of things.
Fievel defiled those squirrels, does that count?
Well, I mean, things die, right? He's not saying that, Obed High can't be slain. He's saying that someone's planning on altering that course of events and making it so that it's dark and winterous forever, right?
But did he shove squirrels in his pants?
He did. I'm not super pleased with that decision, but again, it's his game to play.
It was for warmth.
So winter is coming?
Winter is coming. Yes. It is fall right now, right?
Who's Jon Snow?
Me.
Fuck you.
In the coming day, Obed High will fall, and winter will come. What is different this time is that there is an enemy facing us who will make it most challenging for him to return. We cannot let that happen.
Well, where is he? Go get him.
Yes, it could be seen as that simple, but I fear it is not. He was trained by me, you see, so I need to know, Fievel, is vengeance really behind you?
No.
Because if it is not, you will not have a place among us.
One of us.
Yeah, you gonna conform, dude? This sounds like a lame plan.
Yeah, you just
If there is any vengeance in you, Fievel, it will corrupt you, and I will not lose another student to Nerul.
Not again, young Anakin.
Yeah, worst comes to worst, you become a badass evil guy.
Yeah. You gain the power, you turn evil, you kill your master.
And steal his beast.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sure, the beast would come right over.
And you can wear his skin to be a little bit taller.
So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
So you have a choice to make.
Wait, I thought you were supposed to be good conscience, Seb. I'm bad conscience.
Rogar's bad today.
You by all means, take your time to decide. I mean, no rush here.
Okay.
You got a pretty big choice coming up.
Tell him I want to help, but I'm not sure the vengeance is all out of me yet. Or yet I don't know how to release it.
Jerk off.
Just rub a quick one out and it's all.
It's all the testosterone buildup.
Got any 18 plus rat magazines hanging around?
Yeah,
They're
nothing
dead
like
at
those.
18, aren't they?
Oh, God.
Okay, so he looks to you and says, do you think I am devoid of all malicious thought? Do you think I am devoid of things that would lead me to darkness? No, but I accept them, and I choose to fight them at every turn. That is the difference between us and them.
Sounds like a lot of work.
I think I can do that.
He looks to you and he says, if you can't, now is the time to turn back.
If I
Or
can't,
if you act on that vengeance in his presence, Nerul will claim you.
I'll get Jack Bauer to eat me. I'll butter myself up, salt and pepper, and I'll say, you know what? I don't deserve this. Jack Bauer, here's at least a meal for the day, and that would be doing some good.
Okay, so Sesska looks at you disappointed because your answer is fucking retarded. So he says, I am being serious, Fievel.
So is he, sadly.
Okay, well, I am as well. So, what's our first step?
There is an ancient shrine deep in the forest. It holds in its possession one of a great legendary item, a stave really, of Obed High. It is my understanding from the whispers of the birds and the beasts that there will be an attempt to claim it by my old student.
So an ambush.
Perhaps. Use whatever tactics you see fit to, but be warned, he is stronger than you might think.
Does he have a beast?
His beast died long ago, but the whispers tell me more. It appears he has gained a new one.
Make sure Jack Bauer's still outside.
His name's Bower Jack.
You're sick.
He's a 3-headed toad.
Oh, God.
Hey.
He needs another name.
So I'm going alone.
I cannot go with you. I have important matters to see to here. If my presence is felt, this place will fall to Nerul as well, and we cannot allow that.
Okay. So where am I headed?
So he holds out his arm, and flying
That
down
way.
from the tops of the trees and then through the drapes which hang over the entrances, that ethereal hawk lands on his arm, and he says, I will guide your way.
Okay.
Prepare yourself with whatever you need from here.
I chug
But
the
understand, but understand that once you take this on, there is no going back.
tea. I'm okay with that.
All right. So, Fievel Mousentrouve, you have taken on the quest line for Sesska called An Old Apprentice. You can now have access to basically everything that Sesska has in his place. So,
Take
just
it
some
all.
things to rattle off the list. He does have healing potions.
Ooh.
He does have various weapons, 2 quarterstaffs that hang by the door, a few slings with obviously the ammunition, the stones beside them, as well as a bow and arrow.
Okay.
Can you take his underwear?
Yeah.
Why would you
What's
take that?
mine is yours. Okay. Well, so can I, if I need anything, like, do you mind if I borrow some stuff from you? I'm not very well equipped.
You may help yourself to whatever you need, Fievel.
Okay.
Grab his cups and plates.
Let's make a good shield. Okay, so I'll grab do you have to do a perception check to kind of like see what's around?
No, I can just tell you. He has a crate by the door. Imagine like a milk crate with all like the different slots for each bottle of milk. Yeah, there's that, but with potions. So he has 4 potions of healing and 2 potions of greater healing.
Just pick the crate up.
Just take the whole crate. You don't have to take the whole crate. I mean, you could just take the bottles and put them in your bag.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So you have 4 potions of healing and 4 potions of greater healing.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
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 And what else was there?
There is 2 quarterstaffs, 3 slings, 20 stones apiece, and there is a bow and arrow with 40 arrows.
Take it all.
Yeah.
Alright, I got what I need, and your bag's just stuffed with rocks and, and potions.
I'll for sure grab that bow and arrow.
Okay.
Is it like
So-
custom for, I guess, like a smaller race type thing?
It's a short bow, so
Okay.
it's an appropriate size for you.
Perfect. Anything else?
No, he doesn't seem to... Oh, well, he does have a set of leather armor, which
Ooh.
looks quite old and very ceremonial, but nonetheless, it is fitted for rat folk. So it's a little bit bigger than for you, but I mean, it'll still fit.
Pull out my dagger and customize it.
Yeah, please don't.
No, my armor's better than that.
Humble brag.
Well,
Yeah.
so after taking everything, I thank him and I say I'll do what I can to stop your evil apprentice.
I'll catch you on the flippity flop.
He looks to you and he says, "Be careful. He has been changed by Neru. He is no longer the young rat folk I knew long ago.
Well, Fievel has been changed by Arda. He is no longer the Mousefolk you knew before.
I used to love.
Oh my god, let it go.
You did this to him, Noah. You did
She
this.
chose the Dragonborn. It wasn't my fault.
Obviously.
I ask Sesska, I say, if I do by chance defeat him, do you want me to kill him, or do you want me to bring him back to you?
Or
Kill him.
worse.
We do not shy away from death. It is a natural course of life. But we do not kill in hate or in anger. You will be alleviating a great sickness upon these lands.
I want you to do it in so much anger.
No one turns on Sesska, you piece of shit. I'll just strangle him like I did that bully one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just going to reference the believer.
Okay, I wish him a
Farewell.
for whatever he's doing, and I mount Jack Bauer, and we're off.
Okay, so the hawk that leads you, again, that ethereal hawk, trees parting like the Red Sea, leads you through the forest and to the north. You travel mostly through the day, ranging through deciduous forest and more into conifers, so more of a pine forest here. And though it is still fall, there is definitely a bitter and coldness to the air up north here. So as you continue to travel through the day, the wildlife seems to change as well, as you seem to be approaching a new biome. However, it is about 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm assuming you just ate on the way and didn't really need to rest because you were riding Jack Bauer.
Yep.
Yeah, I picked up a few
It is
squirrels
about
on the way.
6 o'clock in the evening when the hawk, instead of flying forward, shoots straight upwards and disappears.
Follow
And you
Jack
find
Bauer.
yourself-
Can't go that way.
You find yourself staring into a clearing. In this clearing, there is what appears to be 4 trees. They are all different species of tree, I should say. There's a birch, a pine, there's an oak, and there's an ash as well. And some of these trees definitely seem out of place given the fact that this is mostly pine trees all around you, for sure. The ground around them also appears to be quite different, very lush with life. And in the middle of these trees, there appears to be a stalk of wood, a staff, if you will, that it has been pushed into the ground and rests in the middle of all 4 of them.
Oh, this is the easiest quest yet. You just go grab it.
This is Indiana Jones. I grab it, the ground shakes, and I fall
A boulder comes from the sky.
into oblivion.
So it's 6 o'clock as you arrive, and the forest appears very quiet. Intensely so. It's intensely quiet.
Make some noise.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. So you cast Pass Without Trace. Now you have plus 10 to all of your stealth checks in regard to dexterity. So that's awesome. And I assume that falls onto Jack Bauer as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's a huge toad, so
He is.
not quite sure how stealthy he's. I think things can still see him, you know.
No.
And what would you like to do?
I'm gonna do a perception check and see if Buddy is around.
Okay, roll me a d20.
So 16, I guess, plus Dex, right?
Plus
That's
perception.
perception,
Perception.
so wisdom.
Dex. He's just
Oh
hopping around. Where is he?
Plus 5, so that's a 21.
Nice. Okay.
Unnatural.
Nat 21.
With your heightened sense of perception, you do see that it looks like a number of the trees to the west have been, like, crushed and pushed over, as though something was here.
How is that you?
I can't see you anymore.
I'm gonna try and make my way towards the staff and maybe, try and grab it before.
Do it sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so you're hopping off Jack Bauer?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I'll tell him to, like, keep an eye out on me, because look at me, Jack Bauer, come on. And then I say, stay here, but if you see shit happen, you pounce out on these fools, okay?
Okay, so he looks at you, and you can tell that he agrees. Like, he's just saying, yeah, for sure.
I love you. And then I turn around and start sneaking towards the staff.
Okay, so roll me a stealth check.
It's a 23.
Nice. Okay.
What's your dex?
Does that work still? Is it plus Dex as well?
Yes, it is.
Holy.
shit. My Dex 19 plus 4, so that's a 27.
Oh,
So you are godlike stealthy as you approach the staff in between the 4 trees. You are just feet away from it, just about to cross through the threshold of the trees. So just walking past them, what would you like to do?
Maybe pull something out.
Yeah, maybe I'll take out my my trident and my
Okay, you
shield.
now have your trident and your shield out. Okay.
Okay, perfect. And then I'll do another perception check just to make sure something's not sneaking as well.
Roll me a d20.
Yeah.
It's a 1.
Okay, so you notice nothing, Fievel. Notice nothing at all.
Where's Jack Bauer?
Okay. Well, seem to have noticed nothing, and I, you know what? Let's go for that staff.
Okay, so you grab the staff, I'm assuming with your free hand, right? Because you have your shield and your trident out. What would you like to do there?
In my mouth.
Really? You're gonna put a sacred
tail, your
artifact
tail.
in your mouth?
Can my
We
tail
went
hold
through
it?
this. Your tail's not prehensile. Can't use it to grab shit.
Gotta shove it in my backpack.
Okay, but again, like, you have weapons out. I'm asking you what you want to do in regards to that.
Just put one away and
Yeah,
grab
just replace
it.
Do you not get what I'm asking?
Trident in my mouth. Yeah, I'll put the. Actually, I'm gonna keep a weapon out. Oh, and then I could duel. Yeah, okay. Shield away. Shield away, and I grab
Watching
the
you
staff.
think is painful. And it's the dances that go along with
Yeah, I
it.
know. I was
It's
gonna
the
say-
shaking. Yeah.
When Justin acts, I wish we were a video podcast.
I don't want too many people to get aroused.
Too late.
Yeah, because that's the fear, is that they might get aroused by this. Okay.
So yeah, I shield away, and then I grab the staff with that free hand.
Okay, so you grab onto the staff and pull, but it resists and does not move.
You son of a bitch.
Triggered. Break the staff.
Try
So,
spitting on it.
The wind what the fuck? Try spitting on it. The wind whispers through the trees.
Says you're an idiot.
And there seems to be a moment where the wind passes and the staff looses itself, so it becomes free.
Oh.
Well, I don't want it anymore.
That was easy.
Yeah. Play hard to get. I don't want you.
Okay, so you hold the staff in your hand, seem kind of amazed that it came out. Is that easy that it came out to
Try
you?
shoving it back.
Turn back
But
to
with
Jack.
your-
Oh, and then flex.
Okay, so as you turn back to flex at Jack Bauer, there is a creature standing, looming atop a tree that was felled, and it is staring at you. And it says, "You're not too perceptive, mouse."
Who is there?
Okay, you can see who it is now.
Who is
but you just didn't- it appears that he's been watching the whole time and staring at you. It's just with your one you didn't notice.
Pervert.
Would you like to see who it is?
So you filthy rat.
Okay. It is indeed the filthy rat. Okay. Once an apprentice of Sesska, this rat folk is much larger. He stands almost as tall as a man. He has thick, meaty arms and hamstrings with various
meat.
cuts, bruises, and slashes along them. And it seems like much of his hair has also fallen out on his legs and stomach. He still has hair on his back, around his face, but he looks altered and deformed. He's got very long teeth. Those front, top, and bottom teeth that rats have. Mm-hmm. How they're like kind of long and yellow. Yeah,
Incisors?
super,
Is that what they're called?
super long and super yellow.
Oh,
he also
nice.
has spikes sticking out of his body at various parts, and it looks like it's been self-imposed.
That a
And on
boy.
his right arm, his hand is missing, but that hasn't stopped him from replacing it with a gauntlet-like blade.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
So he is massive. He stands about 6 feet tall, and he is quite thick.
It's a big rat.
He's a
Thick
thick
boy.
boy.
Yeah,
he's
a big
like,
boy.
Yeah, he's
Big
like
rat.
a pickle Rick version of like a rat.
If there's one character that's crazier than Fievel, it might be this guy.
Yeah.
He begins to walk
Cut your
towards
own
you.
hand off.
The ground thudding beneath him as he kind of like his whole body seems to shake and twitch at various parts of his movement, and his nose goes wild as he starts sniffing the air, and he says, and he turns quickly towards Jack Bauer and he says, "What a pathetic beast."
Yeah, well, where's yours, you piece of shit?
No, don't say that.
So trees seem to crash and move to the
God.
side as from behind him
A giant
large-
two-headed frog.
a large insect creature
God.
appears. It has praying mantis-like arms, that it would use to catch and slash and hold its prey. Very large incisors and mandibles and many eyes. It stands atop 6 legs on its back, like its abdomen and its thorax. And then obviously its body kind of stands upright up until its head, where it has these 2 large mandibles and incisors. It looks like one large pair to grapple onto something and the smaller pairs to just like tear that shit up.
Okay.
So it walks out behind him and it looms over top of him, even dwarfing him. So it's quite large. It's just as big as Jack Bauer.
Okay, so here's what you're only going to do. So I read somewhere that bullies need to connect with you so that they'll stop bullying you. So start shouting your name so that he can identify with you. Just start shouting Fievel. I'm Fievel, I'm Fievel.
That is a terrible idea.
Okay, well,
So, he called your beast pathetic. What would you like to do?
I get Jack Bauer to come on out, put on a show for this little bitch.
Okay, so Jack Bauer waddles forward. He is quite a large toad. He's got the 2 heads, right? And he does seem quite fearsome for a toad. He definitely is trying to put on that killer grunt face, because he is...
Faces.
Yeah, faces, I should say. He is... but you can hear his thoughts, and he does definitely seem intimidated by this guy.
It's all a show. The guy's got rabies, like, don't worry about him.
If anything, that should make you worry more. He says, "The staff, give it to me."
Okay, here you go.
Why? I thought this was just a piece of stick. I'm collecting food for a fire.
Then you won't mind giving it to me.
I mean, this one's pretty dry, you know. Really start the fire off real nice.
I'll make it easy, he says, as he kind of like puts his arm out towards you, the one that has the very large gauntlet with the blade on it, and he says, "Hand it over or die."
I spit in his face and I say,
You
"Filthy
spit at the
rat."
ground in front of him, because he's 20 feet away from you right now, but I mean, if you...
Yeah. Alright, I spit at
Do
the
you want to
ground
see if
and
your spit can launch that far?
Maybe, yeah. Let's try it out.
Okay, roll me a d20.
Come on, a 20.
What is that, like strength? Dex?
Yeah, I don't know what skill I'd give that. Maybe Constitution? I don't know.
5.
Okay, your mouth seems very dry. You don't have any spit.
Well, okay. I just stomp my foot on the ground. I say, "I'm gonna beat your face in, filthy rat."
What happened to no vengeance?
Don't tell Sesska.
Don't tell Sesska. You're fucking awful. Okay. He says, "Then come and do it, because I can tell you this. I won't let you leave here alive."
No, you come here.
I
mount Jack Bauer.
He mounts his ankeg, which is a very large insect creature.
Okay.
So that's what that's called.
Beast fight!
Yeah, and I
like
guess
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Let's roll initiatives. Let's do this.
Pokemon, yeah. You guys should
Okay,
just...
roll it up. I've got a 10
Yeah, I got a
plus
9.
0.
Oh, nice.
So you'll be going first, I assume.
No.
No, I got a 9.
Oh, wait, 9 plus 0?
No, 5 plus 4.
Oh. Oh my god, you're both fucking awful. Okay, so the Ankeg rushes forward as the Ratfolk Evil Beastmaster spurs and kicks into its sides. It shrieks and shakes its head back and forth as it rushes towards both you and Jack Bauer. It is going to try and bite into Jack Bauer with a 9 plus 5, so a 14. Does he beat Jack Bauer's AC?
Jack Bauer's AC is a 15.
So he's just short. So Jack Bauer kind of like sticks up one of his fleshy arms and kind of pushes back and pushes him away.
Stop it.
Okay, and our boy, the Ratfolk Beastmaster, isn't going to take any time jumping and leaping off of his Ankeg onto Jack Bauer.
No.
But with a 2, he leaps and just miscalculates, I guess, and lands beside Jack Bauer.
Battle of the idiots.
I feel so bad. This guy's so badass and he just fucking failed. Okay, so, you got Ankeg in front of Jack Bauer, this nasty Ratfolk boy to your left.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna focus all my shit on nasty rat folk guy.
If you kill him, his beast will maybe leave.
Flee like a little bitch. Yeah. So I did pick the mountain combatant perk, which means as long as something is smaller than me, or smaller than my mount, I get advantage attacks, and so does my beast on said individual. So I'm gonna hydroblast / fire blast / stab him with my trident all in one blow.
Yeah, so you're just gonna, okay. No, that makes sense. That seems like a lot.
Yo, this guy wants to fuck? Let's fuck.
Like, actually?
This guy wants to fuck.
Actually, I'll get Jack Bauer to do his stuff, and then I'm gonna cast Bark Skin on us for my turn.
Oh, okay. So no trident. Okay, so is he rolling to avoid these hydroblasts and fire blasts, or are you rolling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So that wasn't an answer.
So his first roll is a 16 plus his dex of 4.
Okay, so avoids the first
20.
one.
And then his second is a 15 plus a dex of 4, which is 19.
Okay, so he still takes half damage.
Okay, so you can roll that for me.
Okay. It's
Mass hard.
15.
Okay, so he takes 15. Sorry, that was the fire one?
Fire and ice, that was both combined.
Oh, fire and ice, okay.
Yeah, like
so he
Trojan.
takes 15 damage from the fire and ice heads of Jack Bauer, shrieking as the flames touch his skin. His eyes, just beads, kind of look wild and full of rage. As he snarls at you, you can now, obviously, your turn.
Sesska says not to use vengeance.
I'll kill you.
And then I cast Bark Skin on me and Jack Bauer.
Okay, cool. So that gives you a bonus to your AC? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it is now the Ankeg's turn. It is going to use Acid Spray.
Ooh.
Okay? Meaning that's going to spit acid in a line that's 30 feet long and 5 feet wide, provided that it has no creature grappled, which it does not. So you're going to have to roll me a dexterity saving throw, Jack Bauer.
Oh, yeah, didn't do so well there.
Okay, what'd you get?
4 altogether.
4 altogether, that's not good.
No.
Okay, that means that you guys take 11 acid damage. So Jack Bauer's 4 eyes are wildly blinking, trying to get that acid out of there, right? And he kind of rears back. He doesn't throw you off or anything, but he's definitely uncomfortable with that.
Uncomfortable with having Fievel on his back?
Okay, no, uncomfortable with acid being splashed in his face, as I think we all are.
Yeah, we'll agree to disagree.
It is now the rat folk's turn. He leaps again towards Jack Bauer, and he's actually going to sink his very large grappled, or should I say like his like hook-like claw into Jack Bauer's skin. With a nat 20, he leaps up and stabs down into Jack Bauer. Jack Bauer will be taking 11 damage from his very large blade arm.
Okay.
Not
he
so
then
dumb after all.
stands, okay, and tries to grab you, to grapple you. Alright, so this is going to be a strength check v strength check here.
Like, call me, you filthy rat.
For him, that's a 19.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
It's not a 19.
Okay, so he has you grappled. He's essentially holding on to you. On top of, so he's got his one blade
kiss
in
me.
Jack Bauer's back. He's got his other claw on the front of your vestments, the front of your clothes, right? Holding you by the nape, by like the neck, right?
What's his name again?
You don't know his name. You never asked, and Sesska never told you. Yeah, this is like that episode of Rick and Morty where they detoxify themselves. This is like the essence of Baxter. So. We are now on to Jack Bauer and Fievel Mousentrouve. What would you like to do?
I mean, you're probably going to want to detach before Bauer attacks him.
No, I'm gonna imbue Jack Bauer with jump.
Oh, God.
Okay.
This can only go well.
You think that's a good plan, do you?
Yeah, and we're gonna jump and squish the fucking insect.
Okay. So I don't think you need to roll to imbue him with jump, do you?
No.
Just do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you imbue Jack Bauer with jump, and he's going to leap into the air, 60 feet,
Yeah.
and then drop. I'm going to need Jack Bauer to roll an attack roll, please.
There we go. An 18 plus Jack Bauer's strength plus 3, 21.
Does Jack Bauer have a slam move?
With his belly.
I'm
You know
not-
Snorlax?
I thought there was one built in, but maybe not.
Yeah, because if there's not, then I think we might just need to have a quick discussion about how much damage he's doing.
What can you, like, I guess it's like falling damage?
Well, I think he would take damage from jumping up and landing down, with the intent to harm, right? It's not like he's jumping up and landing down safely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, typically it's 1d6 for every 10 feet. If he jumped up 60 feet, I'm assuming he's going to take 1d6 damage for every 10 feet. So,
But he's a toad.
but he's also landing on an opponent, not just on the hard ground.
And
If you're cool with it, I think DM executive decision, we could go 66 damage for the Ankeg and then 3d6 for Jack Bauer.
Okay.
Or maybe 2d6 for Jack Bauer. I don't think he should take a lot of damage.
Yeah, no.
I don't think this is in his repertoire of moves. I think you're just having him do fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, no, I'm down to take 2d6 if he takes 66.
I think that's fair. I think you know, it's like headbutting, right? Like, you know the headbutting's coming,
I guess.
you know? But, so I'll roll Jack Bauer's damage.
Oh, okay.
So he takes 8. And then you can roll the 66 for the Ankeg.
Yeah, 26 damage.
26, nice. Okay, so he slams the Ankeg, parts of its acidic blood just popping and oozing out of its exoskeleton as it's crushed by Jack Bauer. So Jack Bauer is still partially on top of it, but it is furiously clicking and spewing acid away, just clawing and trying to get out from underneath him. So that's a pretty good move there, I would say. What would you like to? You use jump on your turn, right?
Yeah.
So we're back to the top.
Would
The Ankeg is... Sorry, go ahead.
would Buddy have to make like a dex check to hold on or not?
Yeah, I guess he would, eh? I guess I totally forgot about that. That's a... You know what? That's good stuff, Sab. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you DMing now?
Yeah.
Let's replace Noah with Rogar here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm the DM
Dragons.
queen. I feel like
And Sab's the prince.
He has a 17 on his strength check, so we're gonna go with that's absolutely enough to hang on.
No.
So he has hanged on, and he has come down with you guys. I mean, his blade was deep in Jack Bauer. Like, he's in there.
And he's holding on to you.
Yeah.
He is, yes. If he went, you would go as well. Okay, so the Ankeg is going to furiously bite at Jack Bauer and his soft underbelly, trying to get Jack Bauer to roll off of him. Man, with a 19 for the Ankeg, he is going to be dealing 2d6 damage. That's a 13 damage plus 5 acid damage. So we got 18 damage total.
Yikes.
And this large rat folk for his turn is going to grapple check you to throw you from Jack Bauer's back.
Oh, God.
He's quite large. So his strength check comes out with a 13 plus his strength of 3, so 16.
Get this fuck away from me. Inspiration point?
Okay. Yeah, just load him on.
You gave him too many.
Oh, wasn't worried that it was
Lower than the first roll.
Use these dice.
What was his roll?
Fucking
This is a 5.
7 altogether, yeah.
Okay, so with inhuman, or in rat folk, or unmouse folk like strength, this guy's just massive, right? Enhanced. He throws you from the back of Jack Bauer, and you slam against one of the 4 trees.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one nearest, it would be the birch would be the nearest one.
He made that up.
You take
right on
you
the
take
spot.
5 damage from slamming into the tree. So I'll have you roll initiatives now because
Smiley face.
you and Jack Bauer are now
Maybe.
separated, right?
Yeah.
Or do you just still take the same initiative roll? How do you guys work?
Yeah, we'll just do the same one to keep it simple.
Cool.
So I hit
Okay.
my back on the tree, I say, "Oh, birch."
Son of a birch.
All
What
right.
this year?
It is now Jack Bauer's turn, and he is just going to be following your telepathic commands. What do you want him to do? He's just going to fight that Ankeg, right?
Run.
I mean, kind of
Or is he
low
gonna-
from that 20 there, so,
Just get him to slam down again.
Slam. He might die, actually.
yeah, I'm gonna get him to kind of like back off, I guess
Okay.
disengage, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself, which will give it to Jack Bauer as well.
Cool. Do it up.
Alright, cool. So Jack Bauer disengaged, and then I healed. Is that like the turn, pretty much?
That is the turn, my
Okay,
friend.
so I guess Jack Bauer moved as far as he can away, which would be so like if he jumps that high, he hurts himself.
I mean, 60 feet in the air, man. He's huge.
What if he
He's
half
a big
jumps?
boy.
Is that a thing?
You know, half jumping? Yeah, I mean, I'd assume that if he wasn't jumping 60 feet in the air, he'd be fine. If he was jumping like 20 feet, I think he'd be safe.
Okay.
If he was jumping 30 feet, I think even maybe safe. I don't know. There's no fucking handbook on this.
So can he do like 3 hops at 20?
I don't think that. I mean, no, I don't think that's how it works. Is it? I think he gets 1 jump per turn.
Would 30 hurt him?
Would 31 hurt him?
You're putting me on the spot here. I mean, I think 30's probably fine given the fact that he's huge.
Okay.
I just think if he's jumping 60 feet in the air, he's going to take some damage.
So 59.
I think even 40 feet's a little bit, isn't that right?
39.
Like 40 feet's pretty high, man. He's slamming into the ground.
I just see it that his stomach just like jiggles as he bounces. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he's
Also, how's he counting the feet when he's going up there? It's like, I choose to jump 20 feet.
Jack Bauer, stop jumping now.
Lower. Well, he can just, whatever, fuck this. I don't know what to say about Jack Bauer. Aside from, I think 30 feet's fine, I think everyone would agree that 60 feet in the air is a little bit much.
Mm-hmm.
So, that is the end of your turn. We're back up to the Ankeg that is going to furiously rush towards Jack Bauer and bite him again. So you have to imagine he kind of scales Jack Bauer a little bit with his bottom legs, and like jumping up, he's going to bite and try and roll with him.
Okay.
With a 15 plus 5, that's a not nat 20.
Okay, well he beats it. Sure.
Okay, so he bites into Jack Bauer with 7 regular damage plus 2, so 9 acid damage total.
Oh my god.
Yeah, still going here.
The rat folk is going to... did you just stay slumped against the tree, or did you stand up? Or
no, he slumped against the tree and said, son of a birch.
I mean...
Like, are you standing? Are you still slumped on the ground?
It hasn't been my turn yet, right?
Well, when you healed him, though.
Oh.
Did you do anything else on that turn, or did you just heal?
I did not, so let's just say I'm still slumped on the tree.
The large rat folk is going to walk towards you menacingly. Closing the distance, he grabs a hold of the tree beside your head and then thrusts his sword arm through your gut, or at least tries to. But with a 1. He grabs the tree. You just miraculously roll out of the way in time for him to stab into the tree, embedding his arm in the tree. So you currently have rolled out from underneath him.
Hit him with the staff. Hit him with the staff.
Okay, it is now Jack Bauer's turn and your turn. So what would you like to do?
You should definitely hit his ass with the staff and say bad.
Sesska's pissed off.
What if the staff has magical powers?
True.
Noah's reaction said it might.
I didn't have a reaction, which I guess is the reaction.
I don't want to like use it and then have it just heal him, because I don't know what the staff does, so I don't know if I want to risk it.
Staff of healing?
No, it could be, right?
Maybe it turns
of all
into
the different staffs that there are, you think this one is healing?
Maybe it makes him your beast.
Yeah, then you could ride him.
Okay, of all the staffs that there are, you two think that's the staff that we have
I think it's most likely, actually.
I think it's the staff of virginity.
I wonder if Fievel has it.
I'm gonna start making these closed downtime sessions so that Sab can't be. Okay, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use Hear Me Cry and conjure 2 giant eagles to my aid.
My expressions should say it all. Because what the fuck? You have this ability, call to aid?
No, it's called Hear Me Cry, and it's like the animal conjuration one.
And you're gonna make 2 giant eagles.
Yeah.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
What challenge rating are giant eagles? This isn't like conjure animals, is it? This is a different ability?
Yeah, it's called Hear Me Cry.
We know what it's called.
Stop saying the name.
They're only challenge rating 1s, giant eagles.
Giant eagles are only challenge rating 1s?
That's ouch for me.
I don't know. He's not letting me read it.
He's just flapping the book in front of your face. That's what it says, right?
Yeah.
Challenge
rating 1. 200 XP.
But there's 200 XP. Let's kill them.
Okay, well, I was thinking of like Tolkien giant eagles. These are just somewhat larger eagles, right? They're not that big, are they?
Well, they're big to him.
Like what? Are they medium? Are they large? I just want a visual representation.
This is a large beast.
They're large, and they're only challenge rating. That's fucked. Okay. All right, so 2 giant eagles, large in stature, fly from the heavens as they are conjured. And what are these guys doing here?
They fly away.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit, honey. We ain't gonna do this.
I'm gonna get
We
one
gotta
of them.
fly the ring to Mordor.
What, are their names Travis 3 and 4?
They sure are.
Come up with an original name. No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay,
We would
got
kill you to come up with a new name.
fine. Hagrid and Ron.
The most
Because
useless.
fuck Harry, right?
Hey, whoa. Hagrid's a dope guy, man.
Or it's Buckbeak. Buckbeak 1 and 2.
Okay, so Buckbeak 1 and 2, the giant eagles, soar from the sky. What are they doing here?
They're gonna fucking multi-attack. Both of them have multi-attacks, and they're gonna thrash the shit out of this stupid fucking rat.
Didn't they help Jack Bauer?
What? No, kill the rat. He's the fucking problem. Fuck the beast. Alright.
Okay, so what is it that their thrash is doing?
Well, they get a beak attack and a talon attack.
Okay, so what kind of damage are we... I mean, you're rolling their damage.
100
Their
damage.
attack rolls?
We're just making shit up.
1000 d6 plus 3.
Plus 3, I like that.
No, their beak attack's 1d6 plus 3, and then their talons are 2d6 plus 3.
Okay, so roll me 4d20s then as they go to attack the rat.
Is that an advantage because he's stuck in a tree? Or at a tree? Or
I mean, yeah, but he's underneath a tree, right? Like, part of me wants to say that it's going to be hard for them to get in there because they're so big.
So disadvantage.
I think we're going to leave it at not advantage. I mean, yeah, he stabbed the tree. I'm not so sure that he's stuck and unable to get out.
Okay, so 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay, so that is a hit.
And a 12 plus 3.
That is a miss.
Okay. 19 plus 3.
That is a hit.
Ness.
And a 7 plus 3. Okay.
That is a miss.
11 plus 6. 17 damage.
Okay, so he takes 17 damage. Congratulations, Fievel. That's awesome.
Thank you.
What's Jack Bauer gonna do? You left him over there to die.
Run.
He's gonna hydroblast this stupid insect.
So roll me his 2d20s.
Or he's rolling to avoid.
So 19
Ooh.
plus 0 for the first one,
Wow.
and 17 plus 0 for the second one.
Okay, still takes 2d6 of each. So it's 8 fire and 5 ice, so 13 total.
Good job.
Perfect. We are on to the Ankeg, which is going to recharge its acid. Oh, nasty, it does. Okay.
Fuck you.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Dice are
And it
rigged.
is going to acid spray Jack Bauer. So Jack Bauer's going to have to roll me a dex saving throw, please.
Okay. It's 13.
Yeah, that is absolutely enough. That is the
Yes.
line.
Thank you,
So
Jack.
Jack Bauer makes it out of the way. He still takes 5 damage, though.
Okay.
As he does get some of that splashback going on. It is now the rat's turn. He rips his sword arm from the tree and then menacingly walks over towards you. He is going to slash you with his sword arm with a 15 plus 6.
Nope.
He is going to hit. Nope, not a hit.
Nope.
Fievel, you are going to take 9, 10, 11, 12 damage
Oh
from
boy.
his sword arm.
Okay.
He turns
Oh, birch.
up towards the sky, and he sees these 2 large eagles obviously flying towards him. He throws his other arm up and blasts dark... Oh my god, with a nat 20.
Oh,
he
shit.
blasts
How many attacks
dark
does he
energy. He gets 2 attacks. That's 8d6
Oh.
times 2.
Let's just say they're dead.
I mean, yeah.
28 times 2.
It's dead.
Like he hit both of them.
No, you can only aim for
Wait,
one.
no, he only hit 1.
Okay, so the one just turned into
Evaporates.
dust. Yeah.
Yeah, so the one just is obliterated. Okay.
Ectoplasm, but it drops on the rat's face. I can go with that.
I'm not so sure about this, but furiously he turns back towards you. It is now yours and Jack Bauer's turn.
Okay.
And the eagle?
And the eagle.
Buckbeak.
Eagles are coming.
Wrong movie.
Can my eagle like swoop and like pick this little shit up?
Him up?
Yeah, like the
No, he's
pretty
way too
big.
large for that.
the rat.
Hey, he's 6 feet tall.
Yeah, he's 6
What
feet
if I
tall.
cut his
He's
legs
easily
off?
300
He's bigger than
pounds.
Tyson McKay.
He's almost bigger
He's
than
bigger than
me.
3 Tyson McKays.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no.
Should have gone with numbers and got like 50 rats to my aid.
So get him. They might have turned against you, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself, which will also heal Jack Bauer again. It's a 7 + 2, 9 back for each of us.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You feel that, Jack Bauer?
Yeah.
This is for
And
you.
what is Jack Bauer gonna do?
Cry like a little bitch.
Later.
Later.
Hear me cry.
Can Jack Bauer swallow this insect?
Holy shit.
No, it's much too large for that. I mean, it's a large creature, right?
I like how you asked the question knowing the answer.
Like, he can swallow medium creatures, right?
Yeah. This creature's smaller than him, and Jack Bauer's huge.
Yeah, but they're the same, like, height.
I could cram him.
Technically, this guy is of the large category in terms of size. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, and I don't think you're gonna like what happens, but go for it.
No, I'm not
He
gonna
cuts
do
up
it.
the insect.
Yeah, this thing's full of acid.
Yeah, ankegs are burrowers, man. So
God.
sticking him inside Jack Bauer's stomach might be just the best thing that you avoided doing.
No, I'm just gonna use the energy cannon attack again.
So,
Okay,
so
well,
original.
I'm gonna roll you 2 20s.
Can I
Yeah, you
aim
gotta-
for his feet so that maybe they'll like crisp off if they do get burnt enough, or freeze off and then he just breaks? Take this guy down a notch. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, if he
paprika.
rolls a 1, sure, but he's got a 14 + 0,
Okay.
and he's got a 16 + 0.
It's 9 ice and 5 fire.
Nice, so 14 total. I like it.
Wait, what
All
about
right,
your bird? Did it
yeah, the
attack?
eagle.
Oh, yeah, the eagle's gonna attack the little shit-faced rat. I'm gonna go for a double talon attack.
I think you have to do 1 beak, 1 talon.
I hate you.
Yeah, no, I'm not fucking letting you get away with 2 high damage attacks, you fuck.
19
Yeah.
and a 5.
So the 19 hits.
It takes.
Call that the beak attack.
Yeah, it takes 6 damage from that.
Alright, we are on now to the Ankeg, which is going to bite Jack Bauer furiously with a 19.
Wow.
He
Wow.
overcomes it. Well, 19 + 5 even, so I mean, even
Oh
more than
my god.
You've blown Rogar's mind. Even though there's been a
that'll be
higher roll tonight.
that. That'll be 17 damage for Jack Bauer,
Oh.
Nat, and Acid.
You know what you should have done?
Yeah.
You should have just spawned the eagles and then just flown away on one.
Left
Leave
Jack
Jack
Bauer.
Bauer to die. Yeah.
Well, it's not the
Awesome.
first time you left something to die.
What, the
Okay.
squirrels?
It is now
Arda.
the large rat's turn, okay? Seeming just uncaring about the large eagle there, he chooses to instead cast a spell towards you, okay? So it's going to be that black ball of energy again. With a 17, that is his spell attack roll against you.
I have 18.
So you're able to roll out of the way and dodge his
Somehow.
very powerful spell attack, and then he's going to walk towards you and slash furiously with his sword arm. This one, however, is a 15, and this is his melee stuff, so this is +4, correct.
Okay.
No, +6.
Oh,
So, I mean, it's a 21 right there.
sweet.
So he's going to
hits.
hit you with his sword arm.
Yeah.
14 damage.
Oh my.
Fievel down.
Fievel down.
Okay.
Black
so,
Hawk down.
You fall to the ground, okay, bleeding from your stomach, and you see your bird dematerialize
No.
and fall away.
And Jack
Bauer still furiously fighting with the Ankeg. They're both exchanging blows back and forth, and your vision kind of throbs and becomes hazy as this large rat folk stands over top of you,
He's also throbbing.
Again.
erect, ready to go. He reaches down and pulls the staff from your hand and says, "Sesska was foolish to think you could stand before me."
Pissed all over it, and then I passed it.
Okay, he raises his large sword arm, ready to strike Fievel down, and that is where we are going to leave it
It's a
for
Dead.
today's
I'm dead.
episode.
Yeah.
It's a succubus.
Pebbles, is that you? Oh, nice. Shining.
Oh my god, the listeners are going to think that we only know how to end episodes on cliffhangers.
You whore.
Yeah, you are.
I loved Peeper's line there. Alright, gosh, wow, what an episode, man.
That was
How you feeling?
Tense. I can
thought-
feel him over here.
We're doing damage. Everything was good. I just feel, I wasn't supposed to win that fight. Thanks.
I feel it was rigged.
Yeah, the whole game's rigged.
That's how I felt.
Yo, Tyson never had a problem.
People watched your fight, man. My friends watched that fight and they said, man, I can't believe you didn't actually, he deserved to die. He played terribly.
I was dealing damage, just wasn't dying.
Tyson, the only time he was close to death was when he had to get off the rocks, okay? Other than that, he was fine.
You had your boy kill everything one shot for me.
Yeah, okay? Because I saved him.
I love Tyson. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to the Dicey D20. It was a pleasure DMing for you guys. Be sure to check us out on Podbean, Dicey D20. You can see all the lore for Nori in there. Get a little background on the players. Everyone except for Sab has a picture, so that's still a mystery there.
We should write up the lore for our characters.
Do you want a selfie or?
Yeah, he kind of looks like Hey Arnold, if that's any help.
No.
We always tell him shut up.
I look like Tom Holland.
I never noticed that before, but you look exactly like Hey Arnold.
No, it's not true. I look like Tom Holland, okay?
No, Steve Nash.
Yeah, Steve Nash and Tom Holland.
Yeah, like they had a baby, and that was you.
Yeah, exactly.
And it turns out that Hey Arnold got with Steve Nash, not Tom, and that was actually you. Okay, so Podbean, super cool. Check us out. We are on the iTunes store, the iTunes podcast sections.
If you guys want to follow us, you can do so on Facebook and Twitter at Dicey D20 Podcast. I mean, we post some pretty cool memes. It's sometimes about the show.
Memes.
Sometimes about the show. I think they're funny, but I make them.
What was that one the other day? Was that the one where it was those two stick guys and one was like, hey, look over there. It's your father.
I don't know. It's like, hey, Tyson, look at that guy over there. He's not your father either.
I laughed so hard at that at work.
I like the one where I'm with
Arda,
yeah.
I forget her name.
And then it's like Nights of the New Moon, like girl walking
Passing by.
yeah.
So if you want to keep up with the Dicey D20 podcast, you can do so there. It's mostly memes, but we post the latest episodes, and any news that comes your way will come from there. If you want to support us, you can do so on Patreon. Yeah. It's also at
Diamond. You get nudes from all of us.
Oh God.
We're trying to get them to sign up for Patreon.
When did you take these pictures?
I work out. Yeah, I just take it while they sleep.
Oh God.
Makeup, costumes sometimes. Yeah, I was feeling festive, so
we have high production value for our units.
So none of that.
But some cool stuff for Patreon listeners. I mean, we are planning on doing the Coliseum match when downtime is over, which is going to be exclusive for the Patreon listeners. So that's something better than nudes.
So someone recommended we go back to the swamp and fight there.
Did they?
Bring it back, yeah.
The swamp would be cool.
Yeah, this is Mass Swamp.
Yeah, and then just put a Shrek NPC that fights all of us. Get out of my swamp! And then we're just like, oh God.
Yeah, if you want to, buy some merch, we have a Teespring store. Just search Dicey D20 in Teespring and you can find our store there. We got our logo on a shirt, Fievel Provoked shirt, which is pretty awesome. I think you just got yours not too long ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I wore it for like 6 days straight.
You did. And
to be clear, you guys don't have to show that kind of
and that's what we sell. We sell sweat-stained
all worn by Fievel for 6 days straight.
During gameplay. Okay.
Autograph in sweat.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. It's been a pleasure from us here at the Dicey D20. Whether it was morning, evening, noon, or night, we'll catch you next time on the Dicey D20.
I can't wait till we're reunited again.
If you go to church on Sunday, pray for Fievel.
All background music and audio comes from Tabletop Audio. If you're running your own campaign, visit tabletopaudio.com to find music for any situation.